This is the difference between capitalism and communism. First, capitalism in capitalist countries, private property is normalized and businesses are one-person owned, and price is determined by supply and demand. Competition is very normal against competition is very normal. In most modern economies, use capitalist systems mixed with government programs. The communism mainly focuses on major resources and production that are supposed to be owned collectively. Attempts to reduce economic differences between people. Attempts to make wealth and resources shared equally. Supposed to get rid of low class and high class in favor of middle class, as every single person would be the same. The cons of both is capitalism has much of economic inequality, example, low class and high class, high and low cycles constantly, which affect growth. Profit prioritized on workers and profit prioritized instead of workers, as companies do what benefits the rich, as you can see very much in the government today of the USA. No, it's not looking very united anymore. Unequal access, people with money and resources, wait, my damn script. People with money and resources are able to get Medicare and many other things very quickly, while people without wealth are not able to get Medicare and other normal things that many people need, that everybody needs quickly. And the cons of communism is there's limited economic freedom. Governments control the production, which can affect businesses and individual workers. Efficiency problems. Central planning can struggle predicting what the people need. Risk of too much of the government power. Some communist states become a failed communist state, where they become authoritarian and centralized. Example, the Soviet Union or the People's Republic of China. It's really funny that they named it the People's Republic of China. Reduced incentives. Critics say that fewer rewards for innovation or entrepreneurship can slow progress. While both are a very good economic system, both have their cons and could fail at any time. Communism is more prone to fail than capitalism, but no people can agree that one is better than the other. I personally support communism, but it needs to be edited so it needs to be edited and made sure that it goes by the original idea of it, instead of a torn down, I don't know. That's how the Soviet Union failed, because if they were using a true communist system, then they might have been able to survive a bit longer, but no one can truly predict what would happen since they didn't use a true economic communist system. Capitalism can also make the more poor people in a country feel less valued. as they do not get Medicare and essential services as quickly as that's in my script. Well, I don't really have a script. It's just that, like, key points in my video. Capitalism is not the best system, everybody has to admit. But communism isn't the best system either. There's no true system that's good. Except fascism. Fascism is terrible. I should have clarified that first. There's no true system. No, I'll clarify it when I'm editing. Well, it really depends. If a modified fascism was made, it could become a very good ideology. In my opinion, many of you may disagree. I'm not meaning the normal idea of, this is a video on communism and capitalism. I'm not going to give you a fascism explanation. Okay, you people vote in the comments if you want an explanation of fascism tomorrow. But really, capitalism is mainly bad because of unequal access and economic inequality. Some people in New York can barely afford apartments, while some people could buy a whole apartment building and still have some left over. But communism isn't the same. Communism isn't good though, either, since it struggles to predict what the people need, since centralized planning, which is the whole government, not the state, not the neighborhood, not really anything. And the risk of too much government power, and as I explained, some countries become a failed communist state where they just become authoritarian and centralized. Example, the Soviet Union and the People's Republic of China. But it really depends on how you do capitalism and communism, because if someone edits these ideas to get rid of those, well, we can never really get rid of the problem, since the ideology is meant to do it, but truly the country decides on how they're going to do it. But if you got rid of the problem, but the country would have to use the main system, that would be pretty good. Well, capitalism would just turn into a communism, since, Also, socialism is very similar to communism, but, more like on the capitalist side, or what you could consider the Western side, like the Europe, NATO, or the United States of Canada. Some may... Oh, I'm not going to have a fun time editing this. But my true point is that both cannot be considered the best. It's really a game of opinions instead of who is better than communism or capitalism or fascism or socialism. I personally believe in socialism. Oh my god, that thing's gonna break one day.